It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
First down and 10. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Throwing off play action. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Becht. The receiver grabs it.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They keep him guessing with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The
say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Throwing for his running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Glover. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Penn State.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Hand off to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll hand it off. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Becht. With the catch, it's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second down. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to run, it's Frazier. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, of really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Back to throw. It's Weigman bringing pressure. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run, tagging to the 45-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Tackle made after a big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's second down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Becht. That's caught. It's Wiley. They bring him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside deals now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. The shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw, it's Weigman. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Norton. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched. So,
and looking for a big play here.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Whiteman. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Dropping back. It's Becht. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. The Bulldogs are in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Becht. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, Georgia. They are pouring it on now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Weidman. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
On the set. Moves.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the single back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Dogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Frazier. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
There's a handoff on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he keeps it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. So first and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.